2 and 52. Shall I read, sir?
Go ahead, Harry.
By the matter for discussion shall, if possible, be referred to the President of the Senate before commencement of the day sitting, and the President of the Senate shall refuse to allow the claim unless he is satisfied with the matter, that the matter is definite and urgent. And 52, notice shall not be dispensed with in the case of a motion or in respect of any other proceeding for which notice is required, except the consent of the President of the Senate and the general assent of the senators present. So,
what is the matter?
I'm bringing to the notice of this distinguished Senate, try to notify them of the death of an eminent son of Lagos in the person of Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson, the first military administrator and pioneer governor of Lagos State, who died a few days ago.
You know, because you have come under orders 42 and 52, in of at least 1/5 of senators who are here. So I will put the question. Those in favor that we take the motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Please go ahead.
Brigadier General Mobolaji Olufunsho Johnson was born on the 9th day of February 1938 to Joshua Motola Johnson and Emma Gbemisola Johnson Nikoka. He attended Reagan Memorial Baptist School, Yaba Methodist School, Hussey College Warri, and Methodist Boys High School, Lagos, where he completed his secondary education. From there, he joined the Nigerian Army and trained at the military depot in Zaria, emerging as the best all-round recruit. In 1959, he commenced his career as a cadet in the Nigerian Army. He was posted to the 5th Battalion of the Nigerian Army and served in the UN operations in the Congo. He also served in the Federal Guards in Lagos, 2nd Brigade headquarters, and as station manager of the troops in the then Midwestern Nigeria, amongst others. At age 31, he was appointed as military administrator for Lagos State. Sequel to the creation of 12 states, he was appointed Governor General of Lagos State. An embodiment of service to the people, he worked with seasoned administrators to establish the first 5 government colleges and a housing estate which was commissioned within his first year in office. His administration is remembered for projects like the Eco Bridge, Lagos-Badagry Expressway, linking Nigeria to neighboring Benin Republic, Ghana, and Togo. In addition, he embarked on the reclamation of the Nigerian Bar Beach shoreline, amongst many other enduring legacies. Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson is without doubt one of the founding fathers of modern Lagos State, having laid the foundation for the infrastructural development of the state. In a country that is deficient of distinguished role models for the youth, he was indeed a shining example. His public service career embodies uprightness, forthrightness, financial probity, and incorruptibility. At the end of his term as governor, General Muritala Mohammed showcased Brigadier Mobolaji Johnson alongside Brigadier General Oluwole Rotimi as the only 2 governors found not guilty of the allegations of corruption levied against military governors of their era. And indeed, worthy son of Lagos State, he retired with full honors in 1975. He went to serve as chairman of the Nigerian Conservation Fund, NCF, director and subsequently chairman of Julius Berger, Nigerian Limited. Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson breathed his last at 4:15 p.m. on Wednesday, 30th October 2019. This is indeed a monumental loss to Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole. Senate accordingly resolved 1, to observe 1 minute silence in honor of Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson. 2, send a delegation to commiserate with the bereaved family. And I know Senator Adiola Solomon is not here. He happens to live in his senatorial district, and I craved his indulgence to bring the motion forward because of our relationship with the deceased, and also that my husband also served as governor of Lagos State at the time. And we shared very wonderful and fond memories of the deceased. Thank you, Mr. President. And
Ibikunle Amosun, I represent Ogun Central. Let me second this motion to honor the departed General Mobolaji Johnson, and let me thank in a special way the mover of this motion. Let me say that General Johnson was who you can refer to as an officer and a gentleman. He served at a very tender age, now that we say not too young to run. Even at that tender age of 31, when he was made the Governor General of Lagos State, you could see all his good works, such that even 50 years after, we are still talking and referring to those works. Beyond all of those, something striking happened to me when I was governor in Ogun State. That's about 2 or 3 years ago. He came with Baba Akitola Williams. I was just told that they want to commission an old people's home. And I was told that both himself and Baba Akitola Williams, that they are already in the venue, not very far from to Abeokuta. So I had to leave and just go to see what they were doing there. Lo and behold, I got there and I saw that both of them and some others, they've contributed to build that old people's home. And at their old age, particularly himself and Baba Akitola Williams, I even queried that why should you be coming to do things like this at this your very old age? Because of course physically you could see that they have some challenge to be there. And he told me that if they do not do this, he doesn't want to see people of his age suffering. And that is why they decide that they must have a home that people that cannot afford it, when they are that old, that they should be comfortable. And that is what they were doing, going around. And immediately I heard that we lost him. I have to go, as so many other people have, to go and commiserate with the family and sign the condolence register. And something happened. I was told that he died on his very birthday. What a way to go. So I think it is not just about Lagos State alone. This is somebody that the legacies that he left behind can be replicated, can be copied among these, what we call these young governors. So during their time, it was just selfless service. And we are. Some of us are, in fact, most of us are now following suit and following on their footsteps and doing those wonderful things that they did. But I would want to round up by saying that the Senate should join in commending and thanking God for his life. And we should honor people like this so that it will serve as a good example that when you are alive, when you are doing good things, you will not be forgotten and you will always be remembered. So on that note, I want to join in saying that we should give him a minute's silence and send that powerful delegation to go and commiserate with the family. Thank you, Mr. President.
Distinguished colleagues, the Senate accordingly resolves to observe 1 minute silence in honor of Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson. Those in favor of prayer 1 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Prayer 2, send a delegation to commiserate with the bereaved family. Those in favor of prayer, 2 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. 1 minute silence. May the gentle soul of Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson rest in perfect peace. Amen.